in Austin, Texas.
I went around earlier as we were, of course, meeting folks and talking things over, and we talked to Coach Rob Penders, but also meeting many of the fans here from St. Edwards. And I got to tell you, too, something we didn't point out, there's quite a few Northeastern fans that have made their way here as well, Joshua. I thought that was pretty awesome to see those folks coming all the way from their areas. Of course, some of them have players here from the Texas area, but a lot of them from Oklahoma.
A lot of you coming out and maybe not be able to make all the away games like that, but I think they came, made the drive for opening day and to support their teammate and their family member, and it's good to see both sides out here today. As we interviewed Coach Penders, it was awesome to see. Yeah.
And I believe there's a new pitcher out there.
We're looking here and just kind of talking.
Southwestern.
See that we've got a new St. Edwards pitcher, giving Tyler Brown the rest of the afternoon off. He did a great job in his opening debut. See who we've got out there.
It's the right-handed freshman.
53 looks like, Rob. I want to make sure and double-check my numbers here. Yes, 53, Rob.
It's Koehler Vandeman out there on the mound now for.
We're going to give the freshman a shot this afternoon to get his first few pitches of his college career in. And he comes in at 6'1", 175, and he's a local boy here out of Austin, Texas, McCallum High School.
Tyler Brown will pitch 5 and only allow 1 run and 1 hit. A great afternoon for him, and Vandeman now on the mound. Pitching to Wes O'Neill, 0-1, the early count. And the freshman willing 2 pitches to start things off right off the bat here.
Okay. How you doing?
Good. What are you doing with the second one?
Trying to make some highlight video.
0-2 count. This pitch way too far out of to the outside for Vandeman. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, no outs just underway here in the bottom of this 5th inning. St. Edwards holding on to that 4-1 lead. They scored 3 in their previous.
You see this young man come in and get his confidence built up as we open the season. As a freshman, seems to be starting off pretty well here.
I beg your pardon, top of the 6th, Joshua.
Yeah, takes that first man down and pitching like a pro there. Not like it's his first collegiate game, and he may have pitched last week. We weren't a part of that, but he doesn't look nervous at all.
Batting third, Colton Wright, the catcher. 0-for-1, struck out looking in the first, reached on a walk and left stranded in the 4th. Pitch too far outside. 1 ball and no strikes here on Wright.
Young man played baseball just right down the road at McAllen.
The 1-0 pitch got him for a strike. As it curved back, 1-1. Josh just noticing the mist getting a little more heavier outside now, and we'll see what kind of factor that plays on that pitch. It didn't play a factor at all, 1-2.
Yeah, see what kind of control issues these pitchers have in these last 2 innings here, but I think we're going to be okay. It's just a light mist here falling now.
It's the heaviest it's been actually out.
It's
almost, you could almost even consider possibly even a light rain.
Yeah.
1-2, swing. And
even
got him for the second out. 2 up and 2 down.
Even as we're saying that, it seems to be falling just a little bit harder. So you're right. I think you could actually call this rain that we're seeing in front of us now. We'll pray that the ball stays in the strike area, not any danger to anybody.
Zach Henderson, 4th in the order. Now at bat. 0-for-2. Pitch too far to the outside for Henderson. 1 ball and no strikes. When you talk about the freshman coming in here, Koehler Vandeman, he has done a great job with those first 2 strikeouts.
Yes, sir.
just as a freshman. Currently 1 ball and no strikes here on Henderson. Next pitch off the right hand. A lot of velocity behind that pitch, but too far. Actually, they're going to call it a strike as they clip that corner on the outside. Great pitch moments ago, 1-1.
Yeah, this young man's got a good head on his shoulders and a good movement on that ball this afternoon. Cutter's looking good. Changeup's looking good. Haven't seen him throw a real hard fastball yet. That'll be interesting to see here.
Next pitch hit foul. Off the right field, 1-2.
I'm sure this young man, with being right here from Austin and playing high school at McCallum's, got some family here today.
Another fast pitch here, hit foul off the third baseline. The count remains at 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs. Again, here in the top of the 6th, St. Edward's leads 4-1. An opportunity here to go 3 up, 3 down for the freshman. Nobody on. Next delivery on its way, hit foul again.
Look out across the street.
And Henderson still at bat here, staying alive. The 1-2, swing and a miss, 3 up, 3 down.
That's what you want to see out of that young man. Come in and, as a reliever, get him 1, 2, 3, build that confidence.
Of course, no runs, hits, errors, no one left on base, and we are in the middle of the 6th inning. Yeah, you just said the word that I was going to say, confidence.
Yes.
Coming in as a freshman here basically in your hometown. You went to McCallum High School. You know, you've got some folks here in the area that know you, and went out there this afternoon and doing great work as a freshman. And it's just the pipeline, and it's great to see these young players, but we talk about a lot of newcomers on this team, but a lot of returners, but the pipeline of young athletes that continue to come through here and continue to be successful. And I know that we're only, 1 game in, and well, not even 1 full game in, but you can start to see some of a preview of what we may see. And of course, the competition is going to get tougher as we go along and move into the Heartland Conference play, but still early enough to start seeing some great positive things as we expected here with the St. Edwards Hilltopper team.
Well, this track record that this St. Edwards team has with all the regionals that they've been through, I love what Coach talked about. He said, my goal when I first got here was to have 1 complete class come through and make 4 regionals through all their seasons, and he said we've had a couple of teams do that, and so that's a good thing. And so they're going to get great recruiting because their record is so good.
Leading off here in the bottom of the 6th, 8th in the order, the third baseman, number 9, Nathan Medrano. He is 0 for 2 this afternoon, and as you like to say, Josh, he's due.
Yeah, I'd like to see Medrano get things going here again, and you never want to be comfortable just because you got a 3-run lead. Anything can happen in baseball, as we've seen many times over. So let's get those bats fired back up again.
First pitch, a ball. Second one is going to go over to center field. Deep down, chasing it is Simons, and he will pull it down just about 10 feet in front of the 404 mark for the first out there to center field.
Good rip there, but just carried on him, and easy play for center field.
Well, bottom of the order and making his case easily for player of the game is Ryan McPhail. He's got 2 runs, one of those coming off a home run back in the 3rd. He is 2 for 2 here this afternoon, had another hit, and eventually came around to score as part of that ribeye package back in the 4th. First pitch on the way to McPhail will be called a ball 1-0. Seth Key remains on the mound for St. Edwards. For
heads up.
Northeastern State. This one hit foul way up into the air, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Or top of the 6th. It is bottom.
Bottom of the
Gosh,
6. You are right.
Man, my brain is just taking a while to get going today. 1 and 2 hit foul.
You are good. First games are always just really getting the webs out and learning what's going on with this team. And it's new for us here, and we're getting to know people, and it's going to be a good season. I'm glad to be a part of it.
1-2 pitch too low. Called a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes on 1 out. Right hand on the 2-2. Chops this one. Key going to try to get down on it. Over to first, and did he get there in time?
He did.
He did. Great job there by Key over to Kahn.
Good
a little 1-3 action for the second out. And that will move us back to the top of the order. It'll be the shortstop, number 21, Morgan Allen. He reached on a wild pitch, able to come around and score as well back in the 4th. Or beg your pardon, no, he had the triple.
That's what I was.
Off.
Yeah, I thought that.
He had the triple.
I thought number 21 had that big triple there, and great at bat.
Pitch on the way and high and out. 1 ball, no strikes for Morgan Allen. Yeah, he had the triple. Really helped get a nice rally going for St. Edwards earlier in the 4th.
Yeah, had that big inning.
Pitch here inside for a strike, 1-1. Next delivery on the way too low. 2 balls and 1 strike.
This young man's a freshman, as we've talked a little bit about today. Lantana, Texas, ready to get it going here at St. Ed's.
Pitch high and dropped it in for a strike. Came it high and able to change up there for the strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that was pretty pitch there. It fell right in there. Not a lot of speed on it, but boy, it had good move.
On the 2-2, this one too high, wouldn't drop back down, and now we've got another full count at 3-2. The first full count for Morgan Allen.
See how this freshman responds.
He's been in 2 strike territory a couple of times this afternoon. And the
Good
next
patience.
pitch too low. Kept his eye on it, and he'll reach on a walk.
Good patience there.
Bring up second in the order, the right fielder, number 46, Dylan Mackin. Man, Dylan, what a game he has had. 3 for 3. You know, he's reached third twice, left stranded, reached second in the 4th. He just hasn't been able to get in, but man, 3 for 3, not a bad afternoon for this young man.
Not a bad afternoon at all for that junior.
Pitch on the way to Mackin.
San Leonardo, California.
Drops in for a strike, 0-1.
We like having him up to bat with men on base, that's for sure. See what he can do this at bat.
0-1 as Key looks over his left shoulder back at first. Now the delivery. Clipped the corner.
Yeah.
0-2. And if it clipped the corner, it barely clipped the corner.
Just caught that corner on that one. I guarantee he won't wait again on that one.
Key on the 0-2, right hand. Yeah. Too low. Runner's going to get back over to first wisely. First ball of this at bat for Mackin. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mackin also, though, even though he's reached 3 and been left stranded, he has the RBI for his team, too, to a credit for 1 of those 4 runs. Pitch here, bit at it and tipped the bat.
Yeah.
No, they
no,
said
he got
no.
Him. No, he tipped it into the glove,
Yeah,
Rob.
he did.
On that last strike there, so. Well, Rob, opening day has come into this last inning, as we're only going 7 today. So
No runs, no hits, no errors, one left on, and we do move to the top of the 7th inning, so one last opportunity here for the visiting Northeastern State Riverhawks. And we'll have action again tomorrow, of course, right back here. Brad Tillery may be on the call of that game. We'll have to sort that out because he and I are both on the list.
Okay. Well, you let me know.
Well, one of us will be doing PA, the other one will be doing play-by-play, so.
Okay.
We'll sort it out when we get here tomorrow. Warm-up pitches on the mound, and Vandermeer will stay out there. Koehler had a great 6th inning as he went 3 up, 3 down. The freshman showing his skills early, the product of McCallum High School. Had a lot of friends go through McCallum. You know, I graduated in Georgetown in 2002.
Yeah, a lot of folks we know from McCallum.
You mentioned earlier from Northeastern State, one player from California. Was that right?
One California young man from Northeastern, but we've got a couple from California here at St. Edwards.
I was going to mention, went to California for the first time this past summer to a broadcasting conference and met a lot of really good folks. And, man, San Diego, what a beautiful area. I had no idea that the weather was that beautiful. Leading off here in the top of the 7th, 5th in the order, the right fielder, number 17, Alex Massey, 0 for 2 this afternoon. Trying to give his team a little light here in the final offering.
3 outs away from an opening day victory for St. Edwards.
Pitch on the way, too close inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
See if this young man as a freshman can close out this opening day game.
Vandermeer to the outside, but he bit at that one and it goes foul. 1 ball.
He sure had a good
1 strike.
Good showing his first inning up there, last inning. Be fun for him to close this out.
A 1-1 pitch, right? Over to shortstop and trying to get there in time, and he is out.
Got him. What a great stretch. That was a great throw. It was a hard throw. It was way out. But I tell you what, number 4, Zach, really stretched out to get that one for him. That was a great out.
Well, Allen had a great fielding there at shortstop, of course, and then over to Schindler. Nice connection for the first out. That'll take us to 6th in the order. The first baseman, number 21, Michael Kahn. Michael 0 for 2 this afternoon as well. Back to a left-handed batter.
St. Edwards just 2 outs away from opening day victory.
Swing and a miss on the first one.
That was a great fastball there. That's the first one I've really seen where he put a little heat on it. And, boy, he kept that batter behind it.
Vandermeer kicks up, Dills, and tip foul, 0-2.
Foul, way ahead now. What you want. All right, pick a pitch here now, and no pressure. Probably see him throw something with a lot of movement on it, see what he can get him to do. Yep, got him. Great pitch.
Beautiful pitching continues, and 2 up, 2 down on the strike.
This young freshman is poised, and he is just out there having fun on opening day.
Gabe Simons, the center fielder, 7th in the order. And he is 1 for 2 this afternoon. So the last opportunity here for Northeastern State. St. Edwards has that 4-1 run lead, and the freshman with the delivery and the strike on the first pitch. No balls, 1 strike.
I believe that is 4 great strikes in a row, Rob.
Well, 2 away here. 0-1, 2 outs. Vandermeer with the delivery. Chops this one over to third. It is
be your ball game.
Medrano over to Schindler. And starting the season out on the right bat, if you will. 3 up, 3 down. And we talk about a great start here for St. Edwards University. But, man, talk about those last 6 at-bats for the freshman. Vandler comes out here and retires 6 in a row. What a great job for the freshman as well. And in that one. No runs, no hits, no errors. No one left on. And that is how we end this one here.
Well, I tell you, Rob.
We'll do the totals. Josh, go ahead.
Yeah, I tell you, what a great way to start this season. Coach said in the beginning when we asked him what's the key to today, he said, I just want to score more runs than they do today, and he has done that, and his team has put on a good show to start this season. Great pitching, great hitting, very few errors, and it's been a fun day of baseball, and I look forward to sharing this opportunity with you this season.
And as the season goes on, we'll have more interaction on the broadcast, of course, with players of the game, coach, and more. We'll have all that post-game throughout these first couple of games here in non-district or non-conference play. You probably won't see too much of that. If we had to pick a player of the game today, I would give it easily to Ryan McPhail. Had that one RBI, put in 2 runs, one of them coming off a home run. He finished 2 for 3, a great afternoon for that young man. So we look at the final numbers here for this first game. 1 run, 1 hit, 3 left on base for Northeastern State. And for the winning St. Edward's University Hilltoppers, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on. And that error actually was for Northeastern State. So we appreciate you joining us. Stay tuned for the next game. We'll step aside and appreciate everybody joining us here for Hilltopper Baseball. Josh, thanks for being here today.
Been a lot of fun. Thank you, Rob.
And friends, something I do is I end every broadcast reminding you this afternoon we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Until the next game, thanks for joining us. Rob Hitt for Joshua Harris. Have a wonderful afternoon from Austin, Texas.
God bless you.